Hello, my name is Chris Shelton. So grateful to be able to be a part of the service today. Thank you to Dr. David and Susan. My wife and I teach a practice called Qigong. It's a 5,000-year-old practice, and we're the owners and operators of the Morning Crane Healing Arts Center in San Jose and in Los Angeles. The whole purpose of these ancient practices is to empower all people to become the best version of themselves that they could possibly be, to deal with mental, emotional stress and trauma, and right now there's a lot of that going on in the world. So please join me as we help to increase the consciousness and the vibration of the planet by starting with ourselves and dealing with our own internal turmoil. We're going to start off first by stepping out with our feet out about shoulders width apart. Our knees are going to be slightly bent. The tip of the tongue is going to be gently curled to the roof of the mouth behind the teeth, as if saying the letter N. The breath is long, steady, even, and deep into the lower abdomen. So as you inhale, I want you to imagine this consciousness of life and feel as it fills up the lower abdomen. And then as you exhale, allow yourself to become calm and relax. Let's do 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. And as you exhale, you allow yourself to become more centered. Being present. Next breath. And exhale. And we're going to begin with a practice called pulling down the heavens 3 times. So inhaling. So as I connect with God, I allow for this divine presence to emanate through me. I feel the interconnectedness of all people, of all things. As I inhale, I feel this connection to the planet Earth, which supports all life. 3rd pull, inhale, and for this human compassion and kindness towards one another. The first practice here, we're going to work with the liver, and as we hold a ball here, what's going to happen is one arm is gently going to pull back, one arm is going to press forward. Now, the negative emotions of anger, frustration, rage, hatred, and resentment all affect the liver and the gallbladder and shows up as disease, depression, inflammation. So this anger is a good thing if it allows you to stand up to fight for the underdog, to create positive change in the world, to get yourself or somebody else out of a bad situation. But if you're holding on to this anger, this resentment because of something somebody said or what's going on, this only harms yourself. So in order to change the vibration of the planet, to create change, we start with ourselves. So what I want you to do is as you inhale, just imagine this green cloud filling up into the right side of the body. And as you exhale, allow for that anger and resentment to leave like a dark cloud, going several feet away from the body and deep into the ground. And as we do this, then the positive virtue of kindness, acceptance, inclusion, creativity, all shine forth. So as I let go of the old anger, allow for this kindness to come in. And during this whole pandemic, a lot of that has shown up for us. So what can we do to process it? This is one simple practice that you could take with you anywhere. Alright, we're going to do one more press here, and then what's going to happen is I'm going to pull that green cloud into the right quadrant of the body. Exhale, pressing down, pulling down the heavens 1 time, inhale. Accessing that power within us. Allow for this divine expression to emanate. I'm going to raise the hands up, relaxing the shoulders, now working with the lungs. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. As I inhale, I'm going to imagine a white or a silver cloud filling up into the lungs. As I exhale, the negative emotions of sadness, grief, sorrow, disappointment, and shame, guilt, leave like a dark cloud, going several feet away from the body and deep into the ground. So to make this into more of a mindfulness practice, what you want to do is you want to focus on a past or present trauma or event that's created those feelings or those emotions for you. And as you inhale, you feel that white or silver cloud fill up into the lungs. As you exhale, you allow for that sorrow and grief to leave. And then we bring forth the positive virtue of courage. Courage to take another step. Courage to make a stand in the right direction, courage to stand up for what's right. And as I inhale, allow for this consciousness to express itself through me. I'm going to do one more breath here. Inhale and exhale. Allow that courage to come in. And I'm going to inhale, pull that white or silver cloud into the lungs. Then as I exhale, I'm going to press down. Finishing off here, pulling down the heavens one time. And as I exhale, I'm going to bring my intention down to the lower abdomen and imagine a white pearl. As I inhale, I'm going to gather the energy from the space around me. Then as I exhale, I'm going to allow for my light to flow beyond my physical form, beyond the walls, beyond the floor, beyond the ceiling. As I inhale, the pearl gets brighter and brighter. Then as I exhale, feel this light radiate outward to encompass all people. So I want you to feel the breath of life come in as the abdomen expands. As you exhale, feel your body become more relaxed. And if you're seated, just allow the hands to gently rest on the knees, palms face up or face down. And we're going to begin with a practice called pulling down the heavens, 3 times inhaling. So as I reach up for the divine, I allow for this divine expression to emanate through me. And as I inhale again, I acknowledge this planet which supports all life. And as I pull down the heavens the 3rd time, the love, human compassion, and kindness towards one another, embracing that. And then from here, as though you're holding a ball, we're going to allow for one arm to press forward, one arm to pull back. And as I do this, I'm going to feel and imagine a green cloud filling up into the right side of the body. This green cloud envelops the liver, which embodies the emotions of anger and frustration, rage, resentment. And there's a lot of that stuff going on right now, and it doesn't serve us. So if I'm feeling that right now, I'm going to focus on what is the circumstance, and I'm going to let it go like a dark cloud going several feet away from my body and deep into the ground. As I inhale in the center here, I feel that green cloud expand into the liver. Then as I exhale, I allow for that old anger, that resentment to leave. And in its place comes compassion, kindness, acceptance for all people. And as I flow through this, I may feel or notice other thoughts or feelings flow through me. Just allow for that to happen. So Qigong is an ancient practice with profound results. It's the foundation of acupuncture and Chinese medicine. And it's all meant to empower you to deal with stress and trauma, past and present. So we're going to do just a couple more here. And then from here, I'm going to pull in, I'm going to press down, I'm going to pull down the heavens 1 time. Inhale. And exhale. And now allowing for the hands to rest up or float up, I'm going to inhale, expand the chest. I'm going to exhale and close. Now working with our lungs. Our lungs are affected by grief, sadness, sorrow, disappointment, and loss. So if there's any of those emotions that come up for you, I want you to feel that. Who's involved? What's involved? And as you inhale, imagine this white or silver cloud filling up into the heart and into the lungs. Then as you exhale, allow for that grief and that disappointment to just float away out the hands like a dark cloud, going several feet away from the body and deep into the ground. And when we allow the grief to leave, then the positive virtue of courage comes in, takes the place of the shame, the guilt, the grief, the disappointment. Just allow for that to flow away. These emotions are good because they are a barometer of what's going on in our life and our environment, but when we hold on to them or we don't process them properly, this shows up as inflammation, this shows up as disease. So we want to let that go. I'm going to do 2 more. So once again, I'm going to inhale. Imagine this white or silver cloud filling up into my chest. Then as I exhale, just going to allow for that sorrow to leave, that disappointment. And then as I inhale, I'm going to pull this white cloud into the chest. As I exhale, I'm going to pull down the heavens. 1 time, inhale. And exhaling. Then I'm going to place my hands over my lower abdomen, 1 inch below the belly button. As I inhale, I'm going to imagine a white mystical ball that forms underneath the hands. As I exhale, I'm going to allow for this white light to expand beyond my body, beyond the walls, beyond the floor, beyond the ceiling. As I inhale, this white pearl expands, gets brighter and brighter. Then as I exhale, I'm just going to allow for my light to radiate outwards to shine upon everybody around the world. Last breath, inhale. Feel the pearl, feel the light. And then as I exhale, feel the love and the light expand outward. Last breath, inhale. And then as I exhale, just allow for that light to flow, shine bright. Thank you once again. My name is Chris Shelton. Have a blessed day.
Bless me, oh God, bless me indeed, enlarge my territory, oh God, bless me indeed. I pray for increase. Bless me indeed. I pray for increase. 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 Oh God, bless me indeed. Enlarge my territory. Oh God, bless me indeed. I pray for increase. Bless me indeed. I pray for increase. Keep your hand upon me, so that my thoughts cannot harm me. Sunshine and rain, sickness and pain, God, I humbly come to you. Enlarge my territory. Enlarge my territory. Oh God, bless me indeed. I pray for increase. Bless me indeed. I pray for increase. Oh, keep your hands upon me, so that my thoughts cannot harm me. Sunshine and rain, sickness and pain, God, I humbly give it all to you. Enlarge my territory. I want you to enlarge. Enlarge my territory. I'm available, yes. Enlarge my territory. Enlarge my territory. I give my life. Enlarge my territory. I'm one with the one with the one. pray for increase. I pray for increase.
Wonderful is happening as me right now. It's this thing called life. Life is in my mind. Life is in my body. Life is in my relationships. Life is in my finances. I see it. I think it. I feel it. I believe it. I accept it. And I express it. Just the way that it is. And just the way that it is not. Thank you, life.
Here we go. Ask and it shall be given. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and the door will open. Affirm your word. Declare the truth and know. And it shall be given. Come on, ever say ask and it shall be given. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and the door will open. Affirm your word, declare the truth and know, and it shall be given. All those who ask shall receive. Just speak your word, you will achieve. Come on and ask, and it shall be given. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, 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 and the door will open. Affirm, declare the truth and know, and it shall be given. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved and set me free. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Come on, everybody, ask, and it shall be given. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, 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 and the door will open. Affirm your word. Declare the truth and know. And it shall be given. We're going to say no again, say no. And it shall be given. Oh, no. And it shall be given. No. And it shall be given. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it shall be given. Open it will open. Declare and know it shall be given. If you are worried about me, know that I'll be alright. I know the Lord is working. I know that it has got me. If you are worried about me,